to Eagle 55 traffic, 3 o'clock, 3 miles, southeast bound, a -8 at flight level 230.
We're in a 1953 Cessna 180, bringing it from Feldsfield, Spokane. Sorry about my bifocals, can't see. From Feldsfield in Spokane down to, well actually I'm going to Seattle and then down to Placerville.
Delta Mike, Delta Center Squawk 4.
So a little bit of scenery. This is the Spokane River, and this is a 53 Cessna 180. It's a nice one. It's polished aluminum and it's got some green paint on the polished aluminum. Upgraded panel. Still the old layout, but nicer. You know, it's got a fiber optically backlit dash in it, and the radios are all down here. Navcom, kind of basic. It's Navcom transponder audio panel.
3001.
GPS on the yoke. One-piece windshield, no float kit. 53 is the first year of the 180. No baggage door.
Maneuver VFR.
This plane actually has got an upgraded engine. The 53s had an 0470A in them with an old Hartzell prop, terrible prop. They have an AD on them. This plane has a...
13,000.
Turn that down a bit. This plane has got an IO470 in it, a 260 horse fuel injected engine with a 3-blade. I think you can count them out there going around. And we're just over eastern Washington, very flat, open arable land. Not bad for an old girl, 67 years old. The fuel gauges in the 53s are up in the wing root. You can see right there. Both sides. Other than that, very similar to 54s, 55s, 56s, right up to 59. The small tail, the 2 side windows, remember? Right up till 60, there's 2 windows, and the 3rd window starts at 63. And this plane is doing, currently, 118 knots, but I'm into a fairly hefty headwind, because I'm going west towards Seattle, where I will be looking at what can be described as the closest thing to a new 185 being built at a shop that now builds them new to order. Not Cessna, they rebuild your own plane, but they do it from zero. It'll be interesting, there'll be a separate video on that. But in here we've just got the regular gauges, we've got EGT and CHT, we've got ammeter, oil, temp and pressure. There's fuel flow because of the injection, and then VORs, glide slopes, and all the GPS here around one that doesn't have the airport I'm going to in it, and a backlit panel. So we just have to sit here now for an hour before we get to where we're going. Take in a little bit of the scenery. To put an injected engine in one of these planes, obviously they're carbureted from new because it's the 470. All the 180s were carbureted, all the 185s were injected. To put an injected engine is quite a big deal. You've got to have a boost pump added, you've got to have a fuel flow gauge, you've got to have obviously injection and header tanks, pumps, various things that the carbureted planes don't have. So you'll see in the carbureted planes, normally people will put in a better 470, an R or a K, or they'll put in a 520 of the carburetor or a 550 of the carburetor. But this, I like this plane because it's an injected 470. It's like a Baron engine, or it's an engine out of a like a Bonanza, mid-70s, late 60s, early 70s Bonanza. So it makes it really useful, and plus no carb ice. So that's quite a big deal on this plane. That's the Spokane River. Look at the cliffs. It's pretty warm down there today. And then coming up ahead are the snow-capped mountains that we'll have to cross before we get into where we're going. So here we are, a little bit further on, about 40 minutes, maybe a little bit less to go until we get to where we're going. Crossing these mountains, still heading west. Heading towards Seattle. Seattle's the other side of that far ridge. Have a little look around. That's the flatland to the east. Traffic, Skywagon, 73 Charlie, we're downwind for the north runway. Green Valley traffic, final north runway, Green Valley.